The single arm pull down. Now, with this exercise, we can target the lat muscles. The single arm pull down. Now, we're looking to target the pulling muscles of the body. So inevitably, we're going to be looking at the lat muscles and the muscles of the upper back, behind the shoulder and in the center of the back as well. Now, we'll also be targeting the bicep, but not directly. So, in terms of the exercise here, we're going to be setting up in a slightly different way. So, normally a lat pull down exercise or a single arm pull down is done on a lat pull down machine, but right now we're going to be using a single cable station. If the lat machine is busy, you can always use this. It's a great alternative. And we need nothing apart from a cable station and a single handle. Now from here, I'm going to set up in this position, facing towards the cable station and having the opposite leg to the arm that's pulling. So I'm going to be pulling with my left hand. I have my right leg forwards. Now in this position, how high do we set the cable? Do we set it here? Do we set it here? Do we set it here? We're going to try and set it somewhere in between. Now, for me, this is the line at which I feel my lat fibers run the most. So I'm going to be pulling along that same line. And when I come to do the exercise itself, I'm going to be pushing my shoulder forwards. At the same time, I'll be pushing myself back in towards the behind part of my shoulder, almost as though I'm like backing up into myself. This is going to allow the back of my shoulder to feel very stable and very secure as I go through the exercise. Now, we know with any kind of stability with a movement, if we're stable with it, we're going to be able to pull with much more force. As a result, you use more load, and we're winning because more load equals more results, more gains. So what we're going to be doing is holding onto a cable. This line of pull is good for me. I'm going to let the shoulder wander forwards. At the same time, I pull myself back and I hold this stretch position. Big inhale and I pull. Bringing the elbow down towards my hip and lowering my shoulder as I do. Let my arm go forwards again, allowing the arm and the shoulder to be pulled forwards. I then back up into myself, holding the pause for a split second and pull. Now with the movement, I'm going to hold this pause here to establish that same position again between every single rep.